So Sam Smith and Kim Petras' performance of the hit Unholy at the 2023 Grammys have spiced up some controversy, leaving many wondering why. The cherry on top of the devilish performance was that it was all sponsored by the big pharma company Pfizer. Has the music industry lost their minds, deciding to worship the devil himself, or was this all just another publicity stunt for radical leftists to take another shot at Christian conservatives? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hello everybody, Jay Rhymes here at The Periodic Review. I want to earn your subscription today, so if I do, please consider liking and sharing this video, crush that red subscribe button, and hit that bell to turn notifications so you don't miss a content release. And as always, send us your topic ideas, articles, and videos via email at theperiodicreview@gmail.com. Now, quick shout out to IQ Shahid. So he actually did a really great reaction video, and thank you so much for doing that. I'm going to take a little bit of those stills that you made, because I think looking at this from an image point of view first, I think is going to be really telling as far as like what this is all about. I think what is really interesting too is that when we go to things like this, hopefully it's on the right page, it is, right-wingers meltdown over satanic Pfizer-sponsored Grammys. And just look at this imagery here. I just think this is just really, really interesting. And this article, you'll get a great laugh if you spend some time and read this article from the Daily Beast. But moving on, I want you to kind of take a look, and I know these are kind of blurry, and I do apologize for that. Just because there's just not really a lot of perfect imagery of this particular performance. And obviously I can't play the video with the song, so we're just going to look at these stills. Now, I think this is really, really interesting. I don't know if Sam is playing the devil in this, or if he is playing Beelzebub or some other demonic or satanic person here. But what's really interesting is that these other dancers here are pretty much, I don't know if they're in white or in red. They kind of remind me of the girl from The Ring. So obviously these are acolytes or followers of this particular figure, which I think is really interesting. As we're moving right along, this is Miss Kim Petra in a cage with other acolytes with horns, sexy lingerie, and whips, which is really interesting. I think we could reasonably say that they are having the images from hell. Here's another great shot of Sam squatting down here. More acolytes dancing around him with his hat and horns, with his stick here. I think he's wearing some kind of leather or pleather suit here, which is really interesting, but it is what it is. More of these individuals like bowing and dancing around this individual, seemingly worshiping. You can take it as you like. A lot of fire and stuff in the background, with of course this other person dancing in the background. Here's more images of those individuals. I think they have it's kind of hard to tell. I can't tell if that's a ball gag or not. So some BDSM here for lovely children to watch. This is all on NBC, by the way, on the Grammys. Very, very interesting imagery here. So here's another shot of them dancing around behind this person, this Sam figure. Interesting, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So this is the full round here. So they got a cage on stage with girls dancing on top of the cage, on the side with whips, with the singer in the center here, with Sam on the round here with the group of followers or acolytes or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. And, again, shout out to you, Mr. IQ Shahid. I really do appreciate that. Give you some props there. So I guess my question is what are we learning? What are we learning from this? What is the music industry trying to portray to us? What are we learning from this imagery? What are kids learning when they see these different things? And obviously what will their parents think if they saw their kids watching this? I just think that this would be very hard to say whether you would want your kids or not to watch this kind of imagery. But here's some lyrics of the song. This is the chorus. Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He sat back while she's dropping it, she's popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, he left his kids at home so he can get that. Mommy don't know what that daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy. Jeepers, Judy. So now we're not surprised that these kind of different imagery has been used, throughout the whole, time of recording of music. I mean, just to name a few, like of the, heavy rock kind of devil worshipy, like seeming bands, people like, Alice Cooper comes to mind, Marilyn Manson comes to mind, groups like, 9 Inch Nails, groups that seemingly use this kind of imagery. Now, I get that some of these individuals are doing this to create provocation, to to go against the grain, to go against their beliefs, when they were growing up. I mean, unfortunately, as I was watching this video, they were also doing the sign of the cross, which, Catholics do when they do their prayers to the different saints and to Mary Magdalene and things like that. So it was definitely a shot for sure. I think towards Christianity, definitely against the Catholic Church for sure. And I think for the most part, I think people who do believe and espouse to religious belief in the different faiths, I think they would be very, no wonder that they're upset about this. I mean, just to think all the controversy that went around with Nas X's Montero, the Call Me By My Name song, which was very controversial. And, I get it. Like, honestly, whatever you need to do, but I'm so glad that I'm not, worrying about the music industry anymore. And like, it used to be like a really wonderful time to go and look at the Grammys to see if, the different groups and singers and stuff like that you really enjoy actually, got an award, that they're, being awarded for their talents and for their hard work. And what's really interesting, especially with all of the these artists that are under these different labels, they have, a huge team of writers and producers and marketing individuals, social media and gurus, and these individuals are basically being ran by these different companies. And unfortunately, hopefully they're making good money, but historically it's not been one of those kinds of things. I guess in closing here, I just want to say, those that know me have been watching this channel for a while. I do have an outlook that's as far as like my belief in, in God and something that's greater than myself. I come from an agnostic, theistic outlook on it, because I don't think there's a realistic way, a scientific way to prove or disprove that God is out there. But I still believe, I still pray, I still, thank God for everything and all the things that are wonderful in my life. I think that's believing in something greater than yourself is really important. And it's kind of sad that the music industry has gotten to the point now where they're going down this road where it's almost like they're not trying to provoke anymore. They're trying to show their belief system and where their hearts lie. Do with that information what you will. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. All sources and links are in the video's description down below. I really would encourage those who are not children to check out the full performance, because it's very interesting. And from my family to yours, good night.